We've got our first drippage of some distilled water, y'all. So we've got about 1 inch in the jar. You can see it coming out. So we got to a boil. So we're at just about 212 degrees or a little bit better. Welcome to With the Bickums, y'all. Today we're going to give the Vevor its first run. We're going to distill some water today. I had to start somewhere. Never used anything like this. Now we've got it heating up now. We're going to shoot for that 200 degrees. We've got everything set up to where we're fixing to start putting our ice water into our pot here with our copper coils, with our evaporator. And we're going to have ice down there. I opted to use a ice cream bucket, as you can see. And we're going to start adding the ice. Now, I did leave about 3 inches of headspace in here from water. The water was hot when I put it in, so you probably can't see where the water's at. But we've got everything cinched down. We got all of our connections tight as we're going to get it. I'm going to put a little bit of ice in here as well. And I may have to get a little bit out. Let's put ice in here first. So we're going to put the cold water, the ice in here, and we're going to start circulating that water. We'll get the pump. I don't want to come up too far, but we want to get enough ice that we can circulate. Plenty of cold water. The more ice you have, the quicker that the evaporation, you'll get more of the distilled water. In emergency situations, y'all, we never know when we may have to make our own water. I would feel comfortable with a good filtration system, and if I had to go get pond water, cooking that water down, filtering it through a great filtration system that is designed for you to drink out of streams and ponds in emergency situations, and we can just absolutely have our own water all the time. We can do without food for a little while, but we can't do without hydration. So we're going to get the pump plugged in real quick, and we're going to get some water circulating. All right, it comes with everything you need, y'all. Now we're not using the I'm going to slow it down a little bit so it doesn't kind of gurgle. We're not using the thumper because we're not making any alcohol or anything like that. We're just distilling water. I may have to add a little water if I want to open the valve. We've got our ice here. You can see we've got our return coming from up here. We're just controlling everything with the 2 valves, the in and the out. And we're going to let that water's just going to stay cold. So when we reach our temperature, we should start seeing that vapor start making our distilled water. Come on back when we start getting our first set of vapors, and we'll check it out. We've got our first drippage of some distilled water, y'all. So we've got about 1 inch in the jar. You can see it coming out. So we got to a boil. So we're at just about 212 degrees or a little bit better. So we're making the steam. We did have to do some adjustments on some leaking that we had. Water's still keeping up. We're still adding ice in as we need it to help keep these coils cool. But y'all, I think you're gonna absolutely enjoy this. I will leave the link to my TikTok video where you can see this. I will leave the link in the description where you can find one of these if you would like to give it a try. And if you do, by all means, let me know in the comments, because I'm all about making some friends that kind of know how to do this, especially when I start learning to make the brandy and other kinds of stuff with it. So I hope y'all give it a try. I'm Craig with the Bickums. Thank you so much for coming to watch me my first run with the 5-gallon Vevor alcohol still. So go grab you one, I'm telling you. So we can have fun doing this together.